Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Austin Kemp Divorce Channel. Today we're going to discuss how long until you get your money following a court order. If you've been involved in a contested financial proceedings due to a divorce, you will already know how long the process can take. If a divorcing couple are unable to agree on their financial settlement and ask the courts to decide for them, it is not unusual for the ensuing court procedures to take months, if not years. Even after obtaining the court order, things may not run as smoothly as you had hoped. A court order doesn't necessarily mean you'll get your money when it's due. Just because it's detailed in the court order that you should receive X amount of money by so-and-so date, this doesn't mean that you will necessarily get the money within this time frame. Of course, your ex-spouse will be in breach of the court order if they don't pay the money due to you when specified on the order. But this doesn't mean that you should count on getting your money by that date. The reality is that you could still be waiting a very long time for your money. So until the money is in hand, it's not best to rely on it when making any purchases. Heart versus heart underlines the difficulties when it comes to enforcing financial orders. The heart versus heart case serves to remind us how long the process can potentially take. After starting divorce proceedings in 2011, the financial order was not made until mid-2015. Over 3 years later, the financial order was still the subject of a court case in high court. A stark warning of how long financial proceedings can drag out. Court should normally be seen as a last resort. Usually, asking a judge to decide your financial settlement should be viewed as the final option, after all other options have been exhausted. This is because it can take a great deal of time and money to fight it out in court. What's more, the process can often be far from amicable and may serve to further damage relations between the two parties. It is especially problematic if there are children involved. Of course, in some instances, heading to court may be the only option, which is why it's a good idea to get independent legal advice from an experienced divorce solicitor specific to your particular circumstance. If other methods, such as mediation or collaborative law, don't result in you reaching an agreement with your spouse, court can be the only route left. If you ask a court to decide your financial settlement, be prepared for the proceedings to take time. But don't necessarily expect the court order to be the end of the process. If your ex-spouse is not following what has been detailed in the court order, it's important to seek advice from a solicitor as soon as possible. It may take more time than expected to get what you're entitled to, and you should plan for this scenario. Most importantly, be prepared for the fact that you may not have your money on the date which the order specifies.